Any minute now. Any minute now.
We're live!
Hello!
Hi guys! Welcome. Thank you for joining our surprise stream.
Thank you guys. Sorry for the lack of notice tonight.
I know, busy day, but you guys knew that a live stream was gonna happen at some stage tonight, so it's not that much of a surprise stream, I suppose.
Not that much of a surprise.
No.
For the regulars.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Look at that.
It looks like a seahorse to me.
I think
it's a seahorse, isn't it?
Yeah. Isn't the seahorse the tail supposed to go the other direction?
Do you know what? Maybe one's masculine, one's feminine. I don't know.
We just don't know.
Don't know. Anyway, enough about that. We'll use that to crack open the Biltmore wine.
We splashed out on a Biltmore wine, guys. I say splashed out. It was actually very reasonable.
Under $20, that?
Yeah, for a limited edition. And this was personally recommended, but we'll get into the story behind it, because we've actually got lots of stories from today.
Loads of stories. Where
the
do we
wine tasting
begin?
one was just hilarious. But,
wine tasting lady, absolutely hilarious. A non-legend. But then became like a Joel Lia enthusiast.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
The day started by us going to do a trolley tour. We went for breakfast at a place called All Day Darling, was it?
All Day Darling.
All Day
Darling.
And Leah got chatted up.
Oh my god, I did.
I had avocado on toast.
I actually did get chatted up by some
Don't hurt yourself, please.
You know what? I need a knife.
I don't trust you with knives.
Why not?
You're a liability. Why don't you use that? Score it with that. Oh, like the edge like that.
Guys, how do you do this? I'm clearly used to the cheaper bottles. How am I going to get this open? Anyway, so I got chatted up outside All Day Darling.
Inside All Day Darling.
Oh, inside, not outside, actually. And
there we go.
Well, we've made a rip. And he was just like, what did he say to me? Oh yeah, he was like, what are you? Let me try and find the flirty bit. He asked me if I was an OnlyFans creator, to which I said no.
Not yet.
No, not yet. And then he just was like, "Oh, let's connect. Like, let's stay in touch." And I just really wanted to be like, I am engaged. But
you didn't.
It's really hard. But also, it's just like, hello, can you miss it?
But we've realised, I think Americans put it on the other hand.
It's now on the other hand.
Yeah, but it wasn't at the time.
No, it's on this one. Well, in England, it's on that side. All my Greek family wear theirs that side. So I want to wear mine this side. I don't know what side America is.
No.
I want to wear it this side because it's a bigger knuckle.
Yeah.
And it means it stops it from, like, this knuckle's a bit smaller.
Yeah.
Anyway, it got chatted up by him. And then he was like, oh my gosh, you're Greek, I'm Italian. Ha 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 ha.
And then you were forced to follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, and then he forced me to, it was unfortunate, that was. Anyway, let's get to the good bit of the day.
So then we did a trolley tour,
yeah,
which was an hour and 40 minutes. That was spontaneous. We were just walking past the visitor centre and we saw that they did trolley tours. And you guys know how much we love a trolley tour. So we couldn't resist. And we went in and the man gave us a senior discount because he liked us.
Yeah,
so that was
like,
nice.
You've come all the way here or something.
Yeah.
We were like, yeah.
But yeah, he was like, are you military? And we were like, no. And then he was like, are you from any of these countries? And there was a list of countries.
I thought it was just states in the US.
Yeah, or something like that. And we were like, no, from London. And then he was like, from London?
Yeah.
And then he was like, I'll give you the discount anyway. So that was lovely.
That was a nice discount.
And we got to see all of Asheville, which was great.
I think the trolley tour took about an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And, by the way, it's not going so well with the wine, but we'll get there. It'll be really rewarding.
It will be really good.
As soon as I get the this bit off. The Biltmore package their wines very well. So
I'll see if anyone's got any tips.
I do need a knife ready to... Oh, we might be in.
Oh, ML says you can actually just start screwing it without even peeling it.
Really?
Yeah. He said it just screw the cork screw into the metal and it goes down into the cork. That's so true. But then what happens when you pull it out?
Yeah, we pull out all of the thingy. Look, we're starting to get somewhere. Way! Vanderbilt.
Wow.
Fancy. Right, now the better bit. We'll do this bit. How do you do this bit? It's been a long time.
So we should say, let's skip ahead then just a little bit to the wine tasting.
Okay.
This wine was recommended to us by the woman that was doing our wine tasting for us.
Yeah.
And she was hilarious. This German woman who was so strict and
So strict.
like quite rude, but in a funny way. So like we'd come over and she was like, "So what wine do you want to start with?" And we're like, "We want this and then this." And she was like, "Did you not listen to me?" And we were like, "Yeah." She was like, "You can't start with a sweet wine. You need to start with a dry wine and then a sweet wine." And everything about it was hilarious.
It was so
but
funny.
She was so strict. But then by the end, we were just about to leave. She found out we were from London, and then she started laughing and joking with us, recommending this wine. She was like, "I know how much you love sweet wine. Yeah. This one is really nice," which is a orange muscat. And she just turned lovely, didn't she? She just changed her tune.
Guys, this is going to be so rewarding when I get this out.
I don't want to take the moment away from you.
No, it's not. It's a challenge, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Oh.
Maybe I need a table.
Did you screw it in far enough?
I think so.
I think you need to screw it
Should I screw
in
it further?
Should all the way. All the way.
Really?
Yeah.
You never go all the way. Should I go completely all the way?
Yeah.
All right, see how that goes.
Then you can rest the other ledge against it. Sorry, this is probably
the most boring live stream ever.
But anyway, yeah, we did the wine tasting and it was hysterical.
Yeah, it was absolutely hysterical. Now let's skip back to meeting Scott.
Yes, so...
Oh my gosh, this is just... What if I never get this Vanderbilt wine open?
What has happened here?
I can't, guys. Well, hey, the strength! The strength!
What, yeah?
Yes! It's so
It's
nearly
just
there.
a terrible corkscrew.
It's normally easier than this. Joel and Lia tried to open a bottle of expensive wine that's not like a screw top.
Okay, we're just gonna...
Oh my gosh. Oh no, you've got to do that resty thing.
Yeah, but it won't rest on it.
It won't rest.
It just goes down.
I must be infuriating for the viewer. Guys.
We've just ruined a bottle of wine.
No, there's always a way. There's always a way.
Open a bit.
Yeah. You're on the right. You've got it like 5 million times further.
Snap the cork.
It's fine. If you snap the cork, we just get a knife and dig it out.
What people say.
Okay. Get a real opener, OMG.
This is a real opener.
May I open that? This is the one that was in the Airbnb. We should have bought that Vanderbilt one. Oh my gosh, you're so nearly...
the cork is snapping.
It's fine. Snap the cork and then we'll try again.
No.
Hopefully it doesn't cork the wine, but we just dig it out. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Snapping the cork. It's not cork snap. Right, so
how do you open a bottle of wine?
Now we're at this stage. Now we can just dig that bit out.
This is two millennials opening a bottle of wine.
That's why we need our parents.
Yeah. Mom.
Oh my god, this is gonna literally cork it.
What happens if we cork it?
It tastes grim. That's why they test the wine to check it hasn't cork isn't in it.
No, I don't think that's the thing of a cork going. The cork going into the wine doesn't make the wine taste horrible. I think doesn't cork mean that the cork wasn't sealed and the wine goes off.
Tastes too vinegary or something.
Yeah.
Honestly, guys, we're digging out a cork.
Okay.
Well, should we go and get a knife? Let's go get a sharp knife.
No, I think you're right. I think dig this in and then start again.
Yeah, let's dig it in. Yeah, we're digging it. I'll tell you what people are saying. Use the force. I'm dying. Started. Guys, we're going to get there. It's going to be so rewarding.
Yeah.
Smack the cork. Grasp it backwards. Use the corkscrew on the remaining bit. Holy cow.
No, don't celebrate too early.
No celebration. I'm going to zoom in, though, on what we're doing. Let's zoom in. We've got it on Zoom, guys.
Yay!
Yes! Yes!
That took long enough. Okay. Oh, my days.
Oh, my gosh, I've zoomed out.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Wow.
That was fantastic.
Right, here's a glass for you.
Thank you, Joel.
And then we can get cracking and give you guys our full attention. Oh, we just chose an empty glass. It's not sparkling wine, by the way.
Yeah, we've gone for we haven't actually tried. Can you stop? That's a lot.
Oh, don't pretend like that's a lot. I know what you're like off camera.
That's a lot. Right, ready?
Cheers.
Now that's nice.
That is nice. That woman knew what she was talking about.
Oh my gosh, now that is
That's
nice.
lovely. She knew us already.
Oh, I'm so glad it's nice and not crap. Anyway, so let's get to the tour.
Yeah.
So we walk into the building and we're given these headsets, and then what did he say again? The legends have arrived.
I think he said like the legends have arrived or the legends are here.
And we were like, oh my God.
It just took us by surprise, just like...
Was not expecting a legend to greet us at the doors of the Biltmore.
And because Leah had made a joke, we walked through the doors just before getting to the headsets.
Oh, yeah.
And what did you say
I was like,
to me?
Joel, I got the vlog camera out. I might not have even said it on the vlog. I was like, just walk into the Biltmore and say, oh, finally home.
Yeah.
And he did. And then like moments later, the legend, Scott, was like, the legends are here. And I was like...
And it was like, oh wow, it actually felt like home then.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
It did. We manifested that.
We really did.
And Scott was like,
oh,
it's honestly a good surprise that this has happened because he moves stations every 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So the 30 minutes that we would happen to have our slot, he would happen to be on the front door. So it was destiny, really.
Yeah. And it was so good. And
so
Scott was
nice.
so lovely. And you know when you meet someone, you're just like, oh, and this happens when we meet like real true legends where you're like, oh, I can tell why, like not in an arrogant way, but I can tell why you watch our videos because we're similar. Like we've got the same sense of humour, just easy to talk to, just like your vibe attracts your tribe, and like Scott is our tribe, we're in Scott's tribe. It's just amazing.
It was so lovely. So that was
and he's in the chat today, Scott B. Hey
Scott B. That's me. Yeah, so it was really nice.
So Scott said, I actually said the legends stand before me.
Oh my God, that's so funny. The legends stand before me. We were like,
stand before me.
They stand. You stand before the legend, kind sir.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that was
it was
good.
just amazing, and Scott was lovely. And I don't know how much we're allowed to say on the live stream, but Scott did, give us some little goss.
Some little goss.
Well, historical goss, not like.
Not legend
Not
goss.
backstage goss.
Yeah.
Just like, bits that everyone else was just, having to listen to
the audio guide. But
we got some,
VIP treatment. Which was really nice.
Which was lovely.
So that really made the day so good. So thank you, Scott. And yeah, it was just really lovely.
What a lovely place to work as well. Like, I'm sure it's
bougie.
Stressful at times, especially when it's super busy. But, like, what a gorgeous place to work.
Oh, yeah. Stunning location. Stunning
We were
location.
thinking at Christmas, I bet they decorate well nice.
Yeah, we were saying that. It'd be cool to go back around that time. And you can totally see where people have, like, this isn't a spawn for the Biltmore, so they would not spawn us, but, well, they might. I was like, you can see why people do annual pass holding, like, tickets, because they can just go back as many times as they want. And there's so much we didn't see today that we could have actually spent more time doing, but we got engaged with the trolley tour, so... Yeah,
and I'm glad we've done the trolley tour, because we got to see the entirety of Asheville, and now tomorrow we know if we want to go back somewhere, we know kind of where to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could have explored the grounds a lot more, but didn't have the time. But the house is so big. We said on the vlog, which you'll see, that like, I don't think we've ever visited like a big stately home or mansion in the UK where we've seen as much of the house as we did of the Biltmore.
They showed you so much, yeah. We were like blown away that the tour continues, it continues, it continues. Makes you think, like, when you go to like do Buckingham Palace or Blenheim Palace or any of them, you just kind of like, it's not as detailed.
No.
It's not as many rooms.
Yeah, they literally show you around a tiny wing of Buckingham Palace or a tiny wing of any of these places. They never show you around the entire place.
They'd never be like, and this is the Queen's bedroom.
Yeah.
But you just wouldn't get that.
No. And it probably wasn't the entire place of Biltmore. I'm sure there are places that we're not allowed to see, but it was floor after floor after floor. It must have been at least 4 floors of like being able to look at things. So
yeah, it was super cool.
It was really good. And the audio guide, I saw some people going around without an audio guide, and I would just say definitely pay the extra for an audio guide because it's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sneeze.
I was wondering, I mean, bless you, Joel, bless you.
What does 2 sneezes mean?
Let me call my dad. My dad knows what it is.
He's asleep. It's 2 a.m. in the UK.
You know what? Let the legends tell us. If you do a third one, I think it means like you're going to win loads of money or something.
Oh, great. Let's hope for a third one. Let's just, before we forget, there's a super chat from Emil who says, oh yeah, I read that, so you can screw the wine. We should have just done what you said. Sorry, Emil. Gail Mead. Hi, Gail.
OMG, what a relief. The stress of watching you struggle with that cork was too much. I bet. Thank you so much, Gail.
I know.
That would have gone towards a new bottle if we'd have corked it.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Imagine how sad that would be.
It would be sad.
And it was limited edition.
It's limited edition. And that's what's sad about it, is that if we like it, we can't get any more.
Yeah, so that's only available
Limited
for a certain amount of time.
Just to give you a flavour, it says that it's semi-sweet and balanced with fragrant aromas of peach blossom and ripe melon, notes of honey and hints of tropical fruit.
Yeah.
It's just very fruity.
It's very fruity and lovely.
Lovely.
It's so fruity. Oh my gosh, a big red box has just shown up
on
screen.
Oh my goodness, James!
It's James the surgeon's here!
James Harris! Thank you. Oh my
James,
goodness.
I love the Biltmore awesome wine. Thank you so much.
Thank you, James.
I could buy 10 bottles of wine.
Yeah,
Thank
it really
you so
could.
much.
Do you know what? Today, it was so expensive. We had a lunch at the Biltmore, but not in a restaurant, just a takeaway box of salad. Well, a super green salad.
Joel, show the portion. It was literally a couple of leaves.
Yeah, a few leaves, some rice, and that was it, really. Black beans. There was no meat, was there?
No.
And it came to $60 for that. A hummus with some pitta to dip. Yeah. And then 2 drinks.
It was like $66.
Something like that. It
was so expensive. We were like...
Oh, no. We had a water and a Diet Coke. And then 2 champagnes.
2 champagne. That's why it came to $66.
Well, champagne punch it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, and
it was lovely.
Like a mimosa. Didn't it taste like
But
that?
it wasn't like bougie. It was like the takeaway. It was like, you know, took it away and ate it at an outdoor table.
Oh, yeah.
But it was lovely.
Oh,
Joel, just expensive.
Can we show what else we bought?
I forgot about that.
Guys, this was $15 for 4 chocolates. You guys are going to be like, what are you two spending your donations on?
But we thought, do you know what? I feel like it was driven by me, so I'm sorry.
Really?
But,
I thought I pushed us to buy these.
Oh, you pushed us to buy those, but I mean the wine, because I said to you that we haven't had any nice wine since being here.
Yeah.
We only have been to Aldi and just got all the cheap stuff. So I was like, I feel like the legends would want us to have a nice bottle of wine.
We have nice wine.
So you don't have to.
I can't say that one.
It's so funny. Okay. It's the most annoying thing YouTubers say when they do something and they're like, I went to... I bought £100 worth of this on Amazon, so you don't have to. And then when people just say it in general, so we've started saying
we do it for everything now.
Yeah.
They're like, I tried Kim Kardashian's swimwear range, so you don't have to. You're like, no, you didn't, hon. You did it so you wanted it. Yeah.
We came to North Carolina, so you don't have to.
It's like, right, I know
what
straight
are the flavours
away.
then?
Okay, so the Belgian milk chocolate.
Yeah.
Then my all-time favourite flavour of chocolate, which is sea salt dark chocolate. That's the one. Then you've got a s'mores milk chocolate, which probably this would be my least fave. And then sea salt caramel, which again, that's one of my least faves.
Wow.
Because I don't like caramel.
How do you not like caramel?
They don't smell right. They don't smell right, do they?
They smell like chocolate.
Do they?
You've got long COVID, huh?
I've got long COVID. Before the live stream started, I went, Joel, can you smell vomit? And he was like, no. It's so weird.
Very weird. And yesterday, dog breath cups you could smell.
No, I've had that since childhood. That's not long COVID. That's been forever.
Oh dear.
Anyway.
I want to try the s'mores chocolate. When in America.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's very good quality paper, guys.
That's why it's $15 a bar.
That is expensive. Do you love running your finger under here and just slotting it underneath?
No, I don't. I just go like that. Do you get
but you open things terrible. You even said that today.
I open things so bad. I don't open things neatly. Like cereal. No. I've never been good at it, opening things neatly.
Do you rip your presents open?
I rip presents. Wow. I can't stand people that... Well, no, I can stand it, actually.
It's just chocolate, but I just
it
want
looks
to show
like
you.
thick quality, doesn't it? That looks like quite good.
We're trying this chocolate so that you don't have to.
You're killing me off. How far can we take it?
I don't know. It's so funny.
We went to the Biltmore so that you don't have to, and we bought this chocolate so that you don't have to.
It's nice. Goes well with this. We need to tell the story.
What story?
Of how she said it pairs with all spicy food.
Oh my gosh, yes. This is so funny. There's going to be no content left for the videos, but you guys are the true legends. So, right, okay. let me digest the chocolate
Mm-hmm.
and tell the story. Okay, so after the house tour finished, we get in the car. Joel drives us over to the winery, and we're about to go and try the wine tasting.
Mm-hmm.
We get split off into groups, and there's like one sommelier and then 3 couples.
Mm-hmm.
So she goes around each couple and she's like, you pick which ones you want to try. As Joel mentioned earlier, she's like telling us off for the choices. So already there's like a little bit of like, okay, you know, she knows best kind of thing. She's the professional.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happened was, all of the white wines that we were choosing, she'd come around and say like, this goes really well with that. It's really nice to pair with this kind of food. And I swear, every single time,
Mm-hmm.
every different wine, she was like, it's really nice with like Thai or Indian food.
Like something spicy.
Yeah, if you like
something
Thai,
quite hot.
Yeah, so she
Mhm.
kept saying that for every wine. And like, I looked at Joel and I was just like, is it just me or is every wine so far paired greatly with Thai or Indian
Mhm.
food? And he was like, literally every single one. So then she pours us the next bottle of what the next
Red.
little flavour. It was a red
Mhm.
this time. And then I sniff it and go, so would this pair well with, say, a Thai or Indian food?
And that cracked me up.
And Joel's like cracking up. He was like, I could see his lips going. And then she was like, no.
It was so
No.
funny.
Like, after everything being like, so yes, it was like a no. No, I was like, oh, God.
No, something sweet.
No.
Something sweet.
No, it's too sweet. Something sweet. I was like,
It
oh my
was
gosh, it was
so
so
good.
funny.
It's like the one time you try to like relate to someone and then they
And
shut
then
you
she's
down.
like, no. Yeah, it was basically that. It was so funny.
It was
Anyway.
really good. We had a great time.
Oh, gosh.
Susan.
Thank you, Susan.
Thank
hype.
you,
The
Susan.
sticker said hype.
Hype.
Thank
Whoop,
you.
whoop.
Buy the hype.
ML says, my favourite wine is Voyage dans le Vent. Sweet and tart.
Wow. Sweet and tart.
Ooh.
Lovely.
Yeah, I feel like this isn't tart.
It's definitely sweet, though.
Definitely sweet. You know the words that they use to describe them. Like, they're like, oh, it's a creamy, smooth. And I'm like, I don't feel smooth.
Yeah, so we were really thrown off today because she kept using the word buttery to describe different wines. And we were like, how is it buttery?
Yeah.
Whenever I had the fridge or freezer guy, I always think we're being attacked.
I know. It is dead scary.
It
though.
is, isn't it?
Chris Fortin, love Joel's shirt. Hope
yeah.
driving the Jeep went okay. Cheers. Thank you. This is from a celebration in Florida.
Lovely. Life was good.
Yes, driving the Jeep was better today, mainly because we didn't really go on many motorways. Also, I think I'm getting used to it a bit more.
Yeah.
It's still like an annoying car, but it does look cool. Every time you go back into the car park, you're like, that's the car we're driving.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still would never buy a Jeep Wrangler.
Yeah.
Never again will I ever drive one, so I'm making the most of it. But
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
And also, weren't we mostly on Vanderbilt roads today?
Yeah, Vanderbilt
really
roads
smooth.
are beautiful. Smooth. You're going like
No-
20 miles per hour.
No potholes.
No potholes. No oncoming traffic, so single file. So it was very easy.
Oh my gosh, something really funny happened tonight when we were trying to get a restaurant reservation at the Biltmore.
Mm-hmm.
So we walked into this busy restaurant near the winery. And we were like, oh, can we get a table for 2, please? We don't mind sitting at the bar. That's our new thing, by the way. We don't mind sitting at the bar.
Yeah.
Usually helps us get a table quicker.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out loads of people won't sit at bar stools. Fine. That's our life hack. And then she was like, do you have a reservation? And we were like, oh, no. She was like, oh, we're totally booked up. Totally booked up. There's no space at all unless you want takeaway. And we were like, oh, no, that's completely fine. And it's our fault, really, for not getting a reservation. And then, like, back and forth, she was like, I can give you the takeaway menu. And we were like, oh, no, it's completely cool. And then she went, oh, well, thank you for being so nice. And we were like, it's fine. It was absolutely fine.
So weird.
Thank you for being so nice. We were like, how can you not be nice? You're just saying you're full up. It's like, cool. I dread to think the kind of entitlement she's had to deal with front of house at a bougie, stately home.
I know. Well, that just shows she must get shouted at all the time by angry Americans that are like demanding a table.
Imagine. Anyway,
But
I think
also, I think it can be a generational thing. I feel like it's probably less to do with American and more to do with the age. So I feel like if you go somewhere with old middle class Brits, they're the worst.
The worst.
They're the worst. I used to work in customer service. Scott, you probably have this. You probably are more of an expert than us. I feel like they're just like when I used to work at the theatre as an usher. Obviously, the theatre I worked at was like tickets were like £100 for one ticket. So obviously, it priced out anyone that wasn't middle class and also middle age.
Willing to pay that much on a ticket,
and they were just a nightmare. They were awful.
Everything's a nightmare.
Everything's a nightmare. They make everything into an issue.
Everything's an issue.
I remember one man. I might have told you this. I'm not sure. We were tearing tickets, me and my friend Michelle, as they were coming upstairs, and some people can book a champagne package with their ticket, and it was funny at the time. It's probably not funny now. And we tore his ticket, and he was like, I want my champagne. And she was like, yeah, okay, so if you head up these stairs here, and she was about to direct him, and he was like, I want my champagne. And then she was like, yeah, I know, I'm just like, if you head up the stairs here, and he was like, give me my champagne! And we like died. And so we were just like sorted out. I can't remember how it resolved.
Stop.
But like it's a quote we say to each other all the time now, like, give me my champagne! It's so funny.
That is so funny. I want my champagne!
I want my champagne!
That is
and they literally
so
paid
funny.
£250 a ticket to get the champagne package, but
oh my gosh, that's hysterical. The ticket gets ripped moments later.
Yeah.
I want my champagne.
I want my champagne. Like, yes, I know, I'm about to direct you there.
That's where you get it.
Listen. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Ken Wine. Lovely surname.
Ken Wine. Why Ken? Wine.
There's
Ken?
no message from Ken, but thank you very much.
Ken, I bet you get so many in-joke. Like Ken, or your name with two little bits of grammar, like Ken, comma, wine, question mark. That's a sentence.
Yes.
Ken.
Wine?
Wine?
That's
Wine,
so true.
Ken? Yeah. Anyway, thank you, Ken. No comment.
Yeah, when teachers say like your surname before your first name.
Wine? Yeah.
Wine, Ken? Yes, please.
Yeah.
James. Hi,
James is back. Asheville is a neat city. I have to zoom in. I can't really see nothing.
It's the white on orange. It's quite hard to read, isn't it?
Here we go. I grew up going to Presbyterian youth camp at Montreat, which is nearby. I also studied at the University of Tennessee in Knoxville, which is not far.
Yeah, aren't we right by the border here for Tennessee?
Yeah, we saw signs saying Knoxville that way because that's when you got cut up by three cars. Yeah.
Oh,
Awful. 3 cars like zoomed in front of Joel, and it was just like.
I was in the slow lane and they were coming from the fast lane and cut straight ahead of me and then went off like that. Yeah. And I was like, just wait and go behind me.
It would have taken them an extra 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, the sound.
Anyway.
Is everyone's sound okay? Sound is fine. Sounds slightly muffled.
Oh.
Okay, 1 second.
Well, don't go off one comment, darling.
No, there's like 3.
Oh. Well, you're going to get a loud sound in a second.
It's a muffler, but... Alright, that should be better, guys. I don't know why that's been put on. My bad.
Paula Jensen says, my first live stream in a while. Life has been crazy, but I'm back and enjoying your channel more regularly again. Adore you both.
Okay.
Thank you, Paula. Glad you're back.
Yeah.
We know life gets in the way sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for coming back. We know, weekdays are not always... Oh, it is a weekday.
Yeah.
Weekends, there wasn't many of us here because we were all busy legends. Yeah.
Look, Lia and her hair tie in her hand. It's not a true live stream without it. Signature looks totally my vibe.
I have to have like a thing to play with my hands.
Yeah.
Otherwise I can't. It's usually like I do a wrapping sensation like that.
Yeah.
That's my little thing. I love doing that.
Did you ever play with a fidget spinner?
Fidget. No, I was an adult when they came out.
You're an adult now and you still fidget.
But I'm not going to use a fidget spinner.
Well, that's what they're for fidgeting.
But you need a table for that, don't you? Do you need a table? Don't you spin them on a table or something? Aren't they for 4-year-old boys?
Well, for people who need to fidget.
I want to fidget with my hair ties, not with a fidget spinner.
Do you know one thing I really want to buy from TikTok?
What?
So it's these rocks that are have holes in them and they've soaked them in wax. Okay. And basically you get a picking tool and you pick out the wax from the holes in the stone and it's supposed to calm you down.
Really? Yeah. That sounds quite nice actually.
Yeah, it's
I'd like
picking
to see
spots.
It. Oh, I'd like to see that.
I'll find it for you.
If you
I've been
could.
teaching Leah all about the TikToks I watch.
Yeah, I've learnt so many conspiracy things today.
Yeah.
There's been so many.
Yeah. Corey Mullins. Thank you, Corey. Glad you're enjoying the mountains. You'll have to come back and visit the North Carolina coast. Outer Banks are beautiful. Yeah, we haven't been to that side. Is that West Coast?
Yeah, I think so.
West North Carolina.
Let's go for that. Yeah.
I think today on the tour he said something like Northwest North Carolina, and I was like, my
like
brain took a second.
Northwest
North Carolina. What's that?
Yeah, you're like, I really am not following my friend.
Yeah.
Yes, people get weird and entitled. Yeah. They're laughing at this champagne. I want my champagne joke. Yes.
It's just ridiculous. Are you going to try other vineyards? Probably not on this trip. We've only got one full day left.
Yes. But, can you believe it?
It's crazy.
It's day 6.
I felt like it went really quick and then it went really slow and now it's gone really quick again. It's been a real journey.
It has been. So guys, just a bit of admin between us legends. Would you guys like a live stream if we can on Wednesday? I don't know how we'll do it. Wednesday morning, would anyone be up for a live stream? I'm talking early. I'm talking from 9 till 10. From like 9 till 9.
Basically, it's morning or nothing.
Yeah.
Because we won't have an Airbnb.
Because you can't. Yeah, it would have to be on the iPhone.
Yeah.
Which is Savage. Because we can't really see the comments as well, can we, on the iPhone? So if anyone's up for a morning live stream on a Wednesday, let us know. If not, there'll be no live stream on Wednesday. That will just be our travel back day.
Yeah.
But if you do want a live stream, then we can do one. We just need to sort that out.
Defos.
Yeah. Everyone's giving medals to Scott. Thank you, Scott. Here's your medal.
There's your medal, Scott.
There's your medal. Just
it was such a lovely day today.
So lovely.
Wasn't it?
Driving was buttery. No, the wine was buttery. She was describing the wine as buttery. I'm really glad you guys can't see below the waist because I just realised I'm flying low.
Oh, that's okay. You just want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Yes, people are wanting the live in the morning.
Wednesday morning live.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's possible. We can do that. Technicash
Technicon!
is back in the house.
Oh my goodness.
Technicash.
Oh my
Technicon.
gosh. Thank you, Tech. That's ridiculous.
Oh my gosh. Here's my late bougie on a budget fee. Use it unwisely.
Use it unwisely.
Love the Biltmore. Cheers.
Thank you, Tech. That's very kind of you.
Tech's back in business, baby.
Back in the house. How are you, Tech?
We were just wondering the other day, because people were talking about you, Tech, on the live stream. Kelly Morgan was like, where is Tech? And we were like, I don't know. Has anyone seen Tech?
No idea. Tech's a busy man.
Oh, yeah. We know you're a busy bee. So, we didn't want to... we didn't want to title the live stream, where is Technicon? Is he okay?
Karen says we should do a coffee live stream.
Okay. Coffee stream.
We'd
love to do one from the hot tub.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you can have tea. I'll have coffee. Although you have had a couple of coffees.
Yes, but I think now that I have bought those tea bags, I may as well use a few more of them.
In the microwave or in the saucepan.
I'm on the stove. Yeah, I'm on the stove at the moment.
Stove watch.
I do filtered water on the stove into the tea bag.
Yeah.
Anything better than the microwave.
So Angela says, remember time zones. North Carolina 9 a.m. is West Coast 6 a.m.
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
No, maybe push it a tiny bit later. We could ask for a later checkout here.
Yes, I mean...
For free. We'll
that
just
would
use
be
our
great.
British charm.
Darling, would you mind?
Darling, please.
That was Aussie, but from both of us, wasn't it?
Hi.
I mean...
she's been lovely so far.
Yes. Okay.
Emil says, I could probably catch it at work. Wednesdays are slow.
Okay.
Last thing, just no one get fired for us, please. Like, I'd love you all to be there, but don't lose your job because you're watching our live stream on Wednesday morning.
Please, no.
Yeah.
Wednesday's no good for me. You know when, like, everyone's availability is so different?
Yeah. Dan and
Diana! You need to visit the Omni Grove Park Inn. That rings a bell. Didn't we?
We passed it.
There.
Yeah, we went through. Like, it's beautiful, isn't it? Made of all stone and natural things. The roof is lovely because it, like, the tile comes down and then curves round. It's
so nice.
Stunning.
Opened in 1912. nice restaurants and grounds. You don't have to be a guest to see beautiful views and wonderful atmosphere. Yeah, it was so cool going past it today on the bus. We were on the trolley tour. We were like, that's so cool. So maybe one to go back to tomorrow. What we need to do is plan out how tomorrow's going to look, because obviously we saw a little bit of everything today, but didn't stop anywhere specific apart from Biltmore, obviously. And
didn't get a chance to go shopping. That was the original plan.
We were going to go shopping, but that didn't happen. And also, we tried to go to 12 ribs.
12 bones.
12 ribs.
Oh, it was the most awkward thing. We walked in and a man looked at me weirdly and I was like, oh, that's strange. Walked in and it was pretty much empty. And then everyone who was in there was sat in one area and I was like, Leah, I think this is a private event. And then you were like, oh, I'm not sure. And it was just like we stood in there for longer than we should have done. But we were just like, this is awkward.
Yeah.
And then, had the sadness of going, it was a private event and it is closed. And now we can't go to 12 Bones.
What's amazing is when me and Joel start the vlog at, hi, we're outside this really highly anticipated place, barbecue. And then we walk in and we're like, it's closed. Ditch all the footage.
It's so annoying. We're going to post the footage on the members only page.
Yeah, you guys can laugh at our misfortune.
Mm-hmm.
But, that was tonight. So we did the trolley tour, Biltmore.
Yeah.
We didn't get into 12 Bones, so we then drove to White Duck Taco.
Yeah.
And we had tacos there, and then as soon as that was done, we came back.
Yeah, and then started the live stream. So it's been a busy, busy day.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, 1 day left. I can't believe that.
It was really nice because Scott was like, you two get up to so much. You do so much. And we were like, yeah, you're right, Scott.
But to be fair, we actually do. Well, especially on this trip, we've gotten way more videos filmed on this trip than any other trip we've done in terms of the time. It's obviously we filmed way more when we were here for 4 weeks.
What about Philadelphia?
Yeah, we only got about 17 videos filmed in Philadelphia.
Okay.
I think we're on track to do like over 20 on this trip.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about that in the hot tub this morning, weren't we?
Always meeting.
Having business meetings.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just saying like, we'd rather have a few really difficult days of getting loads of videos done and then have a few more relaxing days than have it like all the panic at the end of the trip kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, that is true.
Remember to give the like a thumbs up. Yeah, thank you so much, Rosie. That's a good point. That helps more people see it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. But yeah, try to think of any other updates. I don't think there is any.
I'm just going to sit back a moment.
Oh, it's tiring, isn't it?
Yeah. Exhausting, darling.
It's exhausting.
What else funny happened today?
So many funny things have happened today.
Apart from the sommelier and walking into the private party at 12 Bones.
I don't know. What other funny things have happened?
Having a little gossip with Scott and telling him our deepest, darkest secret about the channel that we've never told anyone.
Yeah, which obviously we had to tell a really condensed version, so I don't feel like it came across like it was that big a deal, but it was
so
a big
deep.
deal.
That is so deep.
Yeah.
We're going to tell the members that in a separate thingy that can't be public.
I feel like I've had enough wine that I just want to tell people.
Yeah, but Joel, this is public.
Okay, no.
Oh my gosh, you want... No way, we're not saying
well,
way we're saying it on the public
No, but I would just give them the top line to explain why it's so poignant.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Like, why did we tell Scott? Because Scott was at the Biltmore and it's about that. The Biltmore. It's about the Biltmore.
Yeah.
So, top line, how can you say on the top line?
Top line is, we've had a bad experience with a viewer who at the time was a very loyal viewer.
So loyal. Who
basically claimed to be from the Biltmore Vanderbilt family.
And seen.
And so that's why we were just like, lol, this is the place where they said that they live. And we believed them.
And the after, like, and all of what dominoed after that.
Yeah.
And everything.
Loads more on top of that.
We're talking phone calls, we're talking contact, we're talking
text messages.
Having our personal numbers, talking to us nearly every day, and us falling for it like absolute mugs.
And we know they still watch these live streams and comment on our videos, so I don't know.
So we should sit down one day and tell the story, but I'm not doing it publicly in case she tries to sue us. So we'll do it on
you can't sue someone for telling the truth.
We'll do it on members only or something. Can I get the tweezers whilst we're on the live stream and do that one?
I've got a unibrow apparently, so Leah
One
wants
hair.
to pluck the hairs.
Can't wait. One hair.
Have you driven with the top down on the Jeep yet? No, Jan, because I don't think we can, because it's not like a convertible top where it's like soft material and you can just push it back. It's like hard, rock solid plastic that's been... We'd need like a drill to undo that. So, yeah, I don't think we will be able to. But we did say we think it would be way more fun with the roof off the Jeep. But, yeah, not sure we're able to. Right, come on then.
I can't wait to show you the goods that's going
Yeah,
on.
I've seen it. Do you know what? Everyone thinks I pluck my eyebrows because they've got such a good shape, if I do say so myself.
They're natural.
I've never plucked my eyebrows in my life, except for occasionally the middle bit.
Oh my god, look at that beauty.
Oh, lovely.
Look at that. There's only one more.
Anything else?
Oh, yeah. This is going to be so good. Oh, it's because it's like so little Oh, that was really good. That was the grey one. Honestly. Why are we doing this on the internet? That was perfect.
Wow.
That's it. You're tied. You're like, there's no other really sharp one.
I wish you'd done this before we bumped into Scott today.
That's kind of... So that's the first time that's been touched?
Well, no, I've plucked the middle bits before, but I've never touched the shape of them.
No, you don't
ever.
need to. The shape's good.
No, but everyone always thinks, and I'm so honest about things that I do to myself. So, like, I wouldn't lie about plucking my eyebrows. I don't think there's any shame in it. I just never have because there's never been any need to.
I don't think there's any shame in tidying the eyebrows, is there?
No, I don't think there is at all. But it's just annoying when people think I'm lying when they're like, you pluck your eyebrows, and I'm like, no, I don't. And they're like, come on, yeah, you do. And I'm like, no, I don't. Why would I lie about it?
You're like, no, Leah does it for me.
Leah does it for me.
Yeah. Guys, I plucked his eyebrows, so you don't have to.
Exactly. That is such a good one. Oh dear.
Anyway.
Alina Doll, when you come to PNW, I don't know what that is, Pacific Northwest, check out Rainforest, Hurricane Ridge, Sonoqualame Falls. Of course, the Chocolate Indulgence Walking Tour, more than one. Oh my gosh, we didn't go to Chocolate Fetish today.
Oh yeah, you saw it in town centre, didn't
I bought
you?
all my magazines. Can I show them the
go
magazines?
get your magazines. Go and get your magazines, hun. He's so excited about his lovely magazines. So we just think, guys, we're in the Asheville Visitor Information Centre. There's a whole wall of flyers and magazines. You leave Joel there for 5 minutes, he'd come out with like 12 magazines.
Right, so I got one about the Biltmore Village, got one about Biltmore, got one about Chocolate Cafe, and that's Chocolate Fetish. Then I got Asheville Made, which is a nice bougie magazine about artisan things. Asheville, just magazines, I'm going to read that. Then I've got the latest version of Asheville Made, another one.
Yeah.
Then I got Parade of Homes, so I could look at building a home here in North Carolina. And I got Smoky Mountain Living, just so I can see how people live in the Smoky Mountains.
Yeah.
And I just love it. So I got all my free magazines.
Got all your mags, haven't you?
Yeah, they're free. Why not?
So good.
And then the man was like, excuse me. And he held this up. And I was like, oh, have I dropped something? And it turned out he was just giving me the carrier bag to be kind.
That's lovely.
So I thought was lovely Southern hospitality.
Yeah. Karen said, use the corkscrew to take the Jeep roof off, lol.
That would be...
That's so funny.
If we can't even take a cork out, how are we going to take a roof off the Jeep? Do you know what
I
I'm saying?
think it said somewhere, like, don't take the lid off. Do you know what I mean by lid?
See, Melissa says, you can talk about everything.
Gosh.
What?
Guess who's advertised on our live stream after plucking the eyebrows? Manscaped. We've got no control of that. They've just obviously sieved out that our channel.
Yeah.
They've somehow.
Have they listened? They've listened to the fact we were plucking my eyebrows.
Wow. Honestly.
Yeah, Melissa says, you can talk about everything. You're a victim of someone who repeatedly lied to you and formed a relationship with you both. You shouldn't mention her name. So yeah, but the name that she gave to us, we know is fake because she said it wasn't her real name. Anyway, I need to stop.
Okay, moving on to a funny comment. Leah reminds me of a chimp. plucking fleas off her baby. That is hysterical.
That is funny.
Any other comments about the scandal?
No, none.
What else have you seen? What else?
No, it was this.
No, please.
It was, hang on, maybe it was...
How are they going to see that?
They're not. It's
Do it again.
When we see a comment or something that is worth, we want to get the other one's attention, but not on camera so you guys don't see. Instead of going, look, we will touch each other's foot. You can't see, but that's Leah's foot, that's mine. And we'll just touch each other's foot.
I didn't know that I did
Leah
that.
went to touch my foot and our feet were so far away that she went and like wiggled her foot all the way.
I did like a concertina. I found his foot. And I didn't even know I was doing it.
So funny.
Oh my gosh.
You're ridiculous.
I can't believe that was so ridiculous.
Oh dear.
Scott!
Scott!
The legend of the stream.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, what the hell, Scott? We should be giving you money.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You literally gave us a little bit of a private tour, which we don't speak about.
We don't speak about that. No
But,
one needs to know about the private tour.
Thank you so much. I can assure you I saw no unibrow today. You were both even more lovely in person.
Oh,
thanks.
Scott.
Oh, it's nice to, because we've always said to ourselves, haven't we, that we're the same in person as we are on the internet. But when someone else says it, it does validate you to be like, oh, good, like, that's good.
Yeah. No, we're the same in real life. Like, I don't know, lots of YouTubers don't do live streams because it'd be too hard for them to be fake for that long. Yeah,
because they can't edit themselves, so they don't do lives for that reason. And the amount of them that say to us, they're like, oh my gosh, you're so brave doing live streams.
Brave.
Brave. Oh no, was it one of those brave?
It was one of them.
You're very
so brave.
Live streams, very brave.
Very brave.
Oh, well, thanks, Scott.
Thank you, Scott.
That's very, very kind. And we had the best day, and you made our day even better.
That's so lovely.
You.
Thank you, Scott.
Yeah.
Joel's got lots to read on the trip. Yeah, he's got plenty of magazines.
Oh, yeah, I probably won't sleep on the flight home, will I?
If you keep saying that, just say, I'm going to be knockout.
I'm going to be knockout the entire flight home.
Yes, exactly.
Literally. Oh, I can't wait to sleep on the flight. I'm so comfy.
Oh my god, dead.
Sick lid says AI rules the world. Get used to it. What's
AI? It's intelligence. What's it called? AI, like
automatic intelligence.
No, not automatic. What's the one? Automated.
Automated intelligence.
What's AI? Okay, Alexa. What does AI stand for?
Just Alexa, not okay, Alexa.
Oh.
Alexa, what does AI stand for?
I found two things that AI can stand for. One, artificial intelligence.
That's it, artificial. Okay, shut up. Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. No. When you need them to shut up, when you've got what you need, and she's like, "Would you like me to send it to your phone? I will send it to your phone, and I will send you 10,000 links to your Google phone." You're like, "Please shut up."
Oh, but that's so sickly to saying about the Manscaped thing. Definitely.
Yeah, AI rules the world.
Do you know what? I quite like suggested ads because I'm like, at least it's being targeted at me, like, and I'm not having to sit through something that's not. Like, sometimes
Me and you are so into it, and everyone else hates it.
Everyone hates it.
We're like, take my data.
But I remember I used to, like, fairly recently, I used to get loads of single Muslim adverts, and I was like,
sorry,
what's gone wrong here? Like, I'm not Muslim. I think that I must have been put on a list of something of, like, being Christian, and then they just then are like, oh, it's religious or something. Because I was like, this is not well targeted. I'm never going to buy that product. So I love it when things are targeted.
Yeah, that's because like you might be really looking for a new bed, and then you get loads of bed adverts, and you're like, cool, okay, this is a company that's willing to spend a lot on marketing. They must be having something good to say about themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Anyway,
yeah.
we're definitely the minority there. So Most people hate targeted ads.
I know. It's like we said though about people not wanting to be tracked, and we were like, "You can track me, chase me, chase me, track me. I don't care. I don't do anything interesting.
Literally,
like,
track me. You're like this. I literally walk my dog and go to the gym.
Yeah.
Like, end of. And see.
Yeah. It's those people that really, and it's the same with like preppers. People prepping for the end of the world. I'm like, why are you doing? Don't you want to just die at the end of the world? If it was the end of the world, just kill me. Like honestly, I don't want to survive. Like, if it's the end of the world, why are you trying to, like, survive underground with all your tins of tuna? Like...
Yeah. Isn't it just like
me.
human instinct to want to survive? Maybe that's why.
Maybe I'm lacking in that human instinct. I'm just like, nah, take me. Take me now.
Like, if they were like, oh, there's going to be a thing that kills everyone.
Yeah, I'd want to go with everyone. I'm like, slit my throat, done. Like, why are people obsessed with surviving the end of the world?
They're so obsessed. Because
what quality of life is that? If I can't have my Wi-Fi, if I can't have my...
You're like, without my smartphone, I'd rather die.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
If you could only take one thing with you to, like, the other side, would it be phone?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
it probably would be for the most of us, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, your arms look swollen.
Oh, thank you. They're just fat.
No, they're not. They're swole. C3141GG said, this isn't the UK. Libel laws in the US require the plantain... why do I feel like I'm reading ingredients?
Plantain.
The plantain.
To prove economic damage.
When you've had like 2 glasses of wine and you're like, stop sending me your recipes.
And burden of proof is on the plantain to prove falsehood. But do you know what? It's funny that you say this. Like, this isn't the UK. You're essentially saying this isn't the UK. It's hard to sue someone here. We think it's the other way around. That it's you can't sue people in the UK. It just doesn't happen. Whereas in the US, you guys love suing everyone.
Yeah.
And we've had emails. We've had people try to sue us. And it just doesn't work because it's like you can't sue someone for having freedom of speech.
We've had all sorts.
We've had all sorts.
What did they try and sue us for?
Saying
their name on a mean comments video.
I think so, yeah.
So people that post public comments on our public platform, saying mean things, then tried to sue us for reading those said comments out loud.
Yeah, ridiculous.
We were like, you wrote it on a public platform.
I know.
It's just so funny.
It's so weird.
Anyway.
But it's good to know that maybe then we can't get sued then. So maybe we'll spill the beans because we're not telling lies. So yeah.
Everyone's telling us what AI stands for. As we
artificial. When you ask an artificial intelligence what AI stands for, we're like, nah, I hate AI. No, don't like AI. Alexa, Alexa, shut up.
Guys, do you reckon our Airbnb host is listening to us through Alexa?
Probably. I bet. Yeah, she's found a way to tap it. Maybe.
Treat your Alexa like Helena.
Do you know the thing that is scary though? Like on your camera, when you then take a photo and you get a live photo, it means your camera was rolling
before you took it. I know.
Isn't that dead scary?
That's so dead scary.
I don't like that.
No live photos then.
No. Well, I do have them on, but yeah.
Tins of tuna.
Tins of tuna. Or some people want to outlive the world and steal all the art and jewels and bling. That's true. We could raid the Biltmore.
Yeah, but then what?
Yeah, and then what would you do with it? Yeah, that's true.
Guys, can we just also acknowledge the bowling alley inside the Biltmore?
Ridiculous. That was some of our favourite part, was seeing the swimming pool and the gym.
We were like, the gym was so good.
I didn't realise people in the olden days worked out in a gym. The dumbbells were dead cute.
They were so cute.
They were like wooden. I think they were made of wood. I
like the ones that look like bowling pins. That they swing around.
Mm-hmm.
They're so cute.
They're so cute.
They were so
Imagine
cute.
someone from the 1800s working out.
Oh my gosh, like that'd be so dead cute.
So dead cute.
Imagine them doing like high knees up, like knees.
Yeah.
And they're like little skinny legs because they've hardly eaten anything.
Why is it that we think if someone was born in like the 1890s that they wouldn't do sport? Like, of course, that's ridiculous. Of course they would. But it's just like, in your head, you just don't view them as doing the things that we do.
They're so dead cute.
Yeah. Like, imagine them with
like, their pathetic, like, white sportswear that they wear up there.
Oh, yeah.
Doing the little thing.
That was fashionable until, like, the 80s, and then it's all been low from there on out.
I think we should bring the high back.
Yeah, bring the high back. Covers the belly.
Bring it back.
Yeah.
Bring it back.
Bring it back. Let's bring it back. Just reading comments, guys. Sorry.
Guys. Tangent of the day. I don't know what the tangent of the day's been.
Oh, we're full of tangents, us.
Water, not milk.
Oh no, Beth's Alexa also was looking up AI.
Really?
Hasn't the fact that, I don't want to set everyone's off, that
ALEXA.
Yeah, exists. It's ruined anyone calling their children Alexa, going forward now.
It is a shame. That was one of the names I would have had on my baby list.
Really?
Yeah.
And now you can't, because imagine shouting for Alexa, your kid, and then your Alexa gets set off.
I wouldn't dream of it. Every time you say her name, she lights up.
Yeah, she's like beaming. She's like, yeah?
Yeah? She's like the kid that never says no. That's why people love AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruben said, they tried to sue you guys, so we wouldn't have to.
Good one.
Oh, dear.
Oh, gosh. Truth is a defence to slander. Oh. People who sue people are creepy AF.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Did you go to the Biltmore Mackie D's? Tomorrow, probably.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Can't believe there's a Biltmore Mackie D's.
I know, it's crazy.
It's mental.
Alina Doll, make sure you don't take extra friends, aka bugs, home with you. Still laughing when Joel scared you, Leah. Yeah, that was funny.
I'm not laughing. What
she
bugs?
Did not find it funny.
No more bugs. We are not in the cockroach place anymore.
No,
what other bugs are we on about?
There's no bugs
here, so I'm not taking any home. And I also already shook out everything in my case twice.
Yeah, it's true.
And we've already moved. Anyway.
Freakadelic says, it's custom for us in the US to hang out of a Jeep door while driving like total cowboys till we get smacked by an oncoming car. Believe everything I just said.
I was literally believing everything until you said smacked by the oncoming car. I was so ready to be having the US experience of hanging outside the Jeep like that.
Yeah.
But then he said smacked by an oncoming car.
Well, you could.
Well, I'd like to go home alive.
Yeah. He's trying to kill you.
Yeah, I think you can have a refund, hun. You can have your $5 back. Pushing that right back to you. No thanks.
You're trying to get Leah killed.
No.
Oh yeah, Anderson Cooper on CNN is part of the Vanderbilt family who built Mansion.
Yeah, we already
found
figured that out today.
We were like, Anderson Cooper.
We were absolutely shell-shocked when we heard it.
We were shell-shocked.
We literally couldn't believe it. We're like, Anderson Cooper.
So he should be Anderson Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
No wonder he's famous and had a successful career, because he's had Vanderbilt cash behind him. You know what I mean? I could buy my way to fame and fortune. Well,
if I had Vanderbilt cash
fortune, yeah. He had the fortune part. He didn't have the fame. He bought his way there.
Yeah, it's so easy. Anyway, so don't be bitter.
I'm not bitter. I was just wondering, does he have a husband? Because I could marry Anderson Cooper.
That's the thought.
That is a thought.
Tangent.
Anyway.
Slide into his DMs. How old
is
he? He's
attractive. He's just quite a bit older than me. I don't know what my parents would think if I brought someone of that age.
Way older. Yeah. How old is he?
I don't know.
Like, what is he? How old? Ask the legends know everything.
How old's Anderson Cooper? And how old is too old for someone that's 30?
30. I'd say for you, max would be 55?
55?
Yeah.
No, like, obviously, I'm not offending anyone. 55 is a fine age,
like
but
the
for
max,
me,
I'd say.
I think max would have to be like 40, 45.
Okay.
Because then they're at a completely different life stage.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's offended a lot. I've spoken about this on my channel before, and it's offended a lot of people.
Okay.
But I refuse to apologise for it, because I'm like, no, I just want to be at a similar life stage. You know, I find older men attractive.
Do you? Yeah. Like how?
Yeah. Anderson Cooper.
How old?
I don't know, just
older. Yeah.
So it's not about attractiveness. It's just that it's like, I want to be at a similar life stage to that person. I don't want to be like, oh, you've had like 20 years more experience in life than I have.
It just depends if you put an age on experience or not. Because I'd say you've had a lot of life experiences.
No, but I mean, they might have already had kids, or they might have like been on to their 5th house. Like, and now I've bought a house, it doesn't matter. But I was like, I would like ideally to have experienced that with a partner, to be like, buy our first house together.
I'm with you.
We might look into kids together. Okay. But if they've already done all that, it's like, oh, cool.
Okay, yeah. So like first times.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
So yeah, and usually that doesn't happen until, that's less likely to have happened if they're younger, is what you're saying.
So 54 he is, that's too old. But he's very attractive. In a relationship and has children. Okay. Well, that's that.
Well, that's that then.
Great.
That's the Vanderbilt. That's the Vanderbilt dowry over.
Can't get a green card then. Joking if you're watching this.
Joking.
Border control.
It's the border
it's
control watching it in the future with AI detecting anything along the lines of green card, immigration. Like, imagine if they just had AI scanning the channel.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Wow.
What brings you here? Anderson Cooper. Anderson Cooper.
I
have my eyes on him. Imagine if he watched this.
Imagine.
And that would be it.
Yeah.
And he'd fall in love.
Well, if AI does its job properly, it should send this video to Anderson Cooper. Right, pardon me.
Okay.
Davey.
Oh my God.
Preppers just want to hang out for the party and the clean-up. Yeah, what's the point?
What's preppers?
Preppers, people who prep for the end of the world.
Oh, preppers, yeah, of course. I learned that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where are we? Where are we up to?
We're up to here.
Okay. Flow your flight.
What?
It's when you read a comment that's not like just randomly out loud in your head and you're like, what am I doing? Okay.
I wonder why Anderson Cooper though hasn't taken the Vanderbilt name, because if I was a Vanderbilt, I'd want my surname to be Vanderbilt.
I just think it's dead cringe, like having that as your surname. Like Nate from Gossip Girl, Nate Vanderbilt.
I've never watched it.
Yeah, just like they named the rich character. The same reason all like those rich people that just don't want to be from it. They do that. They're like, oh no, I want to make my own way. It's their own internal.
I see.
He doesn't want to own the name. I mean, this is all complete assumption. We've never met him. We don't know his story, but we're like, I assume he doesn't want to be only known for being that. So when people find out he's that, they're like, oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
But you've already acknowledged him and what he's achieved alone.
Yeah.
Quote unquote alone.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's true. Karen Rudd.
Hi,
Karen.
My Siri has a British accent, and I'm appalled that when I summon him, he starts saying, uh-huh.
Oh, I love that. Uh-huh.
Does it? Does he? I don't know if I've ever heard Siri say
Really?
that. I don't really use Siri that much.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Because I've got Google Home all around the house.
Does your Siri turn on, or like your watch will suddenly say something, you're like, I didn't ask for you, Siri?
Yeah, sometimes. I'm like, shut up. Oh, Krista, you can tell you've just got here. Go to White Duck Taco in Asheville. That's where we had dinner tonight, my friend.
We had dinner there. Lovely buffalo chicken taco I had.
The wine.
You okay? Oh, sorry, I just thought that.
Sorry, disgusting. That was the tacos. Sorry. It's disgusting. That's what happens during our live streams.
It happened, like, especially when we're drinking like bubbles, but those aren't even bubbles.
No,
I suppose.
that was just a natural burp.
Mm.
Pardon me.
That clip.
Oh my god, that was so funny. That was so funny. I was filming. I'll tell you guys will see it in the video. Brandy with an I. That's a great name. I think I speak for everyone when I say I do not want y'all to go home.
Aww.
Sweet. Many blessings for the rest of your trip.
Thank you.
You're enjoying the Blue Ridge Mountains area. Love your long time from Georgia. Oh, thank you, Brandy with an I.
That's really sweet.
Lovely message. Thank you so much.
These trips go past so quick, don't they?
Yeah, 100%.
It's
so
just
quickly.
ridiculous.
So dead quick.
Isn't it?
Super quick.
We learned today about the Blue Ridge Mountains and why they're called the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Yeah, it's like apparently the trees emit a certain thing called iod something that is blue.
Yeah.
And the only other place that has it is the Blue Mountains of Australia.
Yeah. Amazing. Wonder how they found that out.
I know. Science.
Where are we up to? Here we go. Danny Gallagher.
Hiya, Danny. Wow,
Thank
thanks for this
you.
generous donation. Lately.
Lately.
Lately. Busy end of the college semester. Hopefully you had a good time at the Biltmore. We did. Love the old huge mansions at college in Newport RI next to the summer home of the Vanderbilts. Also related to my major in college.
That's so cool. So the Vanderbilts are like, they've spread around then. They're not just here in North Carolina.
I just can't get my head
If
around
they've
the
got a
fact
summer
that
home.
we fell for someone saying that they were a Vanderbilt Cecile.
At the time, we had no idea what
Like,
the
of
Vanderbilt
course,
was.
if you're going to prank anyone, like prank Joel and Leah.
Yeah. But
Also, at a time where I was literally being removed from where I lived and needed to find somewhere new to live. And okay, I'm not even going to get into it.
With every time we dip into it, we reveal a bit more info.
That was
But
so
guys, this wasn't just a
stressful.
prank. This was like...
This was like potentially about a life move.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Anyway, thank you, Danny. That's very, very kind of you. We need to visit Rhode Island. It sounds really nice. Doesn't Taylor Swift have a house there?
You would know.
I think so.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift's house her childhood home came on the market the other week.
Apparently he doesn't have a husband, guys.
That's fantastic.
Back on the list. Get him to immigration right now. Get to that interview.
Yeah.
Corey said, figuring out your dating age formula from when I was a kid.
Okay.
Take away 7 from your age, then double. That's the age you can date up to. Who makes up these rules, Corey? This is so ridiculous.
It's 46. Yeah, that's about right. I'd say, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I just think, Joel, do what you want to do.
Yeah, do what I want to do.
Thank you, Corey, for the suggestion, though.
Yeah, thank you. I didn't know there was an actual formula.
Mm.
Brittany...
I've been watching you guys for 5 years and I love all your content. Thank you, Brittany.
Thanks, Brittany.
I got my mum, Kerry, into your videos too. Say hi to Kerry.
Hi, Kerry.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, thanks for getting your mum into us as well.
Oh, yeah. That's always
brilliant.
good. Thank you for spreading the word.
5 years.
So sweet.
Isn't it mad that I tend to think that some people, this is my insecurities where I'm like, I feel like everyone who watches our videos currently is like, a new follower because no one could stomach us for like more than a year.
Really?
So then seeing that, I'm like, that's amazing.
5-year legend.
You haven't got sick of us after 5 years.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
That is pretty dang good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you've got no reason to think anyone would be sick of you/us for that many
No,
years.
it's just my insecurities. Yeah.
It's me and you after a few wines being like,
Yeah.
it's just me.
It's just my insecurities. Just if this is what we're like now, just think after this live stream, we're going in the hot tub, probably finish that wine, and it'll be even worse.
I feel like it needs to go back in the fridge, but we'll put it in the fridge shortly.
Okay. Have I got a spot on my armpit?
1 second.
It feels itchy. When ingrown hair.
Feels
like
where
itchy.
exactly itches?
Like
Don't you
here.
show them, you just show me. There's nothing. Nothing going on there. I don't see a thing.
Okay, it's just been itchy.
Okay, itchy mitchy.
Itchy mitchy.
Anderson's 54. We know that, guys. We know.
He hates being a Vanderbilt. He didn't take any of his inheritance. Didn't he inherit 14 million? That's what the trolley guy said to us.
Yeah, I think so.
So did he not take it? Well, I know he doesn't need the money. He's minted.
I think he probably did. If
I
someone was
reckon he
like, here's
did.
14 mil, what are you going to say?
Yeah, you're not going to say,
Do you know
no,
what?
thank you.
I'd rather make my own way.
You'd at least say yes and then give it away to a charity you care about. Like, you wouldn't just say no,
At
would
the
you?
very least.
At the very least.
The very least, you'd buy yourself, you know.
Yeah, at the very least, you'd have a
Few-
summer home in Rhode Island. At the very
Very
least. At the very least, you buy, like, a honky-tonk in Nashville and
Yeah.
name it Joel's Honky Tonk.
Oh, yeah. At least.
Just
Joel's
saying.
honky tonk.
Joel's Honky
Honky
Tonk.
tonk.
Freakadelic says, Dua Lipa's Hallucinate vid, a national treasure?
Haven't seen her new vid.
Haven't seen it.
I like Dua Lipa, though.
Yeah, she's great.
I haven't seen the new vid, but thank you. We'll definitely be watching it. Everyone's telling us about the history that we should probably know about. Wish my ALEXA had a British accent. Surely you can just change it in the settings.
Alexa, get a British accent.
I can't change my accent.
Okay,
Alright, forget it, love.
forget it.
So that's weird that we've got British ones in England.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
so
no, because
mad.
we're in England.
But like, they just don't give you the option.
No, whereas you can change your Siri's voice. Anyway, Holly Kinslow says Vanderbilt University in Nashville.
Was the grade
Sorry, I
count?
was just Pause.
I didn't know if you wanted me to do half and you do half.
Was the great
grandfather
of
the
guy
who
built
the
the
house. So that's when you start to realise that you need to spell, like, double check what you're saying.
yeah, because it then doesn't make sense.
It's very kind of you, Holly.
Yeah, thanks, Holly. But I didn't realise there's a Vanderbilt University in Nashville. Why are the Vanderbilts everywhere?
Literally everywhere. I reckon...
They're like cockroaches.
Oh, they really are. They're like cockroaches that you don't mind having around.
Yeah, that's true. We got told that the Vanderbilts spent their money like
pretty soon after, like the inheritance
really
of
quick.
Cornelius's inheritance.
Yeah.
So Cornelius had how many children? Was it the children of George and Ed?
Yeah,
it's the children.
George built the Vanderbilt place.
Yeah, and the children of what's her name?
Edith.
Edith. Why do I think thinking Edwina? It's because Edwina was the lead in British in this year.
Mm.
They had the kids, and then didn't they all get at least 10 bill? I don't want to know the number. I don't want to say the numbers, but they got something each, and they blew it all pretty quickly.
Yeah. Well, the trolley guy said that they spent the money like quicker than any family, like dynasty in America.
Mm.
And I want to know, what did they spend it on?
Yeah, like what was it? Was it Prosecco?
Yeah.
Was it strip clubs?
And has Netflix done? And I was saying to Leah, I would love to watch something like Downton Abbey, but about the Vanderbilts. Like, not a documentary, but like a drama about it, but based on real life.
Yeah.
Surely someone's done that.
It must. Oh, low patch. The live stream will end.
Okay, just take
We
mine.
go. Sorry, guys.
Sick Lid says Joel just lost his wealthy old man demographic.
Did he? I don't think so.
Well, it's not that they like. I shouldn't lose the demographic because you still watch. I still love you guys. Any wealthy old men out there? It's just.
I just wouldn't date you.
I just wouldn't date you.
Is that a surprise? Does that surprise you? Would be my question.
Yeah.
Like, he's a man with his whole life ahead of him.
That's true. I don't want to fall in love with someone and they die on me 10 years later. Do you know what I mean?
True, but as we said on the other stream, we just don't know when our time's up.
Time's up!
imagine you're on your deathbed and your husband walks in and goes,
Time's up!
Why is that so bleak?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
We're so weird.
Does it itch? What on earth? Oh, the itchy.
No, it feels like a spot. Maybe there's one coming.
Watching Way Before Carrots. That's a good one. That's been a while. Oh gosh.
Here we go. It's a moo.
It's a moo.
It's a
moo. What did they say? You should visit Sedona, Arizona. That rhymes.
Yeah.
It is so magical. It glows. Does it actually?
Wow.
It's known for its red rocks and energy vortexes. Oh, Joel's all into all that.
Oh, I love energy.
Oh, yeah.
Don't I? Yeah.
We just had another moment. Yeah, Joel loves that kind of thing. We should definitely go to Sedona, Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. I was teaching Leah about time slips today. So I'll show you in the hot tub.
Yeah, show me the hot tub.
Yeah.
Have you switched on the hot? I can hear something.
Here's the heater.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
I like it when the house is nice and warm after coming out of the hot tub and being freezing.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Debbie. Hi, Debbie.
Being chocolate connoisseur legends, what is the verdict on the chocolate you wolfed down?
So happy the wine was favourable. My home alarm had a British accent. Safe travels home.
So, mine's been wolfed down.
Mine's also been wolfed down.
I'd say that was pretty damn good, actually.
Yeah. Impressed. It didn't taste like vomit, which is great news.
Probably because it's not made by Hershey's.
Yeah.
It's made by...
Astor chocolate.
What? No, shut up.
What?
They make it in New Jersey.
Do they?
They just stick Biltmore shop on it.
Oh, it's made in New Jersey.
Still nice though.
Yeah, I still liked it. It was nice. I would give it solid 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah,
or 7 out of 10.
I go with the same. So I was going to say 7. As soon as I saw New Jersey, it was actually going to be higher.
Yeah.
Until I realised that they just outsourced it from New Jersey.
Yeah.
It was very nice though. So yeah.
Would recommend.
White labelling, yeah.
What does white labelling mean?
when you buy a product and just stick your mark on it.
Oh, really? That's
So,
what
like,
they did.
Anyone could buy chocolate from them and just white label it.
You just put,
Yeah.
Gosh. Technicon. Hi, Technicon.
Hi, Technicon. Got to jump in here. Anderson Cooper never inherited a penny of the Vanderbilt money. Interesting. The Vanderbilt family was once the richest in the US. They started in NY, owned railroads. Yes, so we learnt today about the source of their wealth and how they came to their huge fortune. And I was just saying to Joel that I'm glad that it was to do with transport and not other things like slavery.
Yeah. Although you never know
what else happened.
Yeah,
we don't know what was involved
in the building of the railroads.
We actually don't. That's a good point.
But yeah, I know what you mean. And
thank you, Tech, for the info. Though.
Yeah, I just maybe we heard wrong, but I thought they said that he inherited like 14 million or something. But this is the thing with these tours: you can't always trust, like you said about the celebrity boat tour.
I know, I couldn't believe that.
They could just say, "Oh, look, there's J-Lo's house," but it's not, and we just all believe it because who checks it?
One of the really, really funny things that they do that makes me and Joel eye roll is when they say a name by saying their real name first or something along the lines of this. So like, there was a woman that lived here, Jane Graham, had a husband, Billy, and then everyone goes, "Oh, Billy Graham," and you're like, "Oh, stop with the delayed."
Yeah, or they'll be like, Susan Smith was lived here and she She also went by the name of Madonna. Or whatever, and you're like, what?
And everyone's like, shut up! Yeah, that is so funny. They get you with the rug pull at the end. Yeah. You're like, shut up! So that happened a few times today.
Yeah. James Murphy.
Hi, James. You're relatively close to the Jamestown-Williamsburg Triangle. Yorktown Triangle. Change your flight. No. So you lost me at change your flight. So, refund. No, joking. Leave from Norfolk and check them out.
The trouble is there's no direct flights. So we won't be able to change our flight to go from somewhere else because it only goes direct from Charlotte to London.
Exactly.
Sadly. What?
No, just the trip coming to the end, I guess.
Back to life, back to reality.
Danny Gallagher.
Hi, Danny. Hi, Danny. Thank you.
Joke, I'm still here. My college major is very similar to what your dad does, Joel. Oh, cool. I could do what your dad does, but in the US, we call it historic preservation. And I know it is something else in the UK, but I'm most likely going to work in a museum.
Fun. That's fabulous. So cool. I feel like I'd do something like that if the times were different. And if I would say to my dad, if you taught me about what you were doing when I was a kid, I might have actually wanted to do what you were doing. But I feel like he never sat me down and went, this is what I do for a living. So I blame him.
So
I became a YouTuber.
I blame you.
I blame you.
Everyone blames their parents.
Oh, everyone does. If your kid didn't blame you for something, you haven't done it right.
Well, yeah, you guys haven't parented right. Yeah. If your kid's not going, it's all your fault that I did that.
Exactly.
It's all your fault. Anyway, late joining. Very late. Very late.
Very late. Daniel said it's called Heritage something, right? I can't remember there are like heritage sites, so I suppose that would be it. And or my dad sometimes works for English Heritage or something, so I feel like maybe that, but I think they'd call it like historic preservation. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Endangeredproperties.com. Endangered sites. I have no idea. No, that's just a thing that exists.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We're all caught up.
We're all caught up, guys.
Right, we should probably wrap it up. We're nearly be going for an hour and a half.
Wow, that's so long.
That is a long time. Well done us, and well done you guys for sticking around. There's still 800 of you here.
That's awesome. Okay, guys, so what now?
We say goodbye. We get in the hot tub.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow night then, everyone.
Yeah.
It's been so much fun.
Yes.
It's been so thrilling. We hope you enjoyed the stories, the fun, the wine, the chocolate, the jokes.
Yes. It's been a real a real stream.
It really has. It was emotional.
Yeah.
It was promotional.
No, it's been really fun.
Brilliant.
Sorry, I've just seen someone comment, what is all this about? I'm new here.
Oh, that's killing me off. Oh my god.
It's just so awkward.
Why are you here? Click away.
Click away.
Click away. Float away.
We're just here to have a chat with our most loyal legends.
Honestly, it's not meant for everyone.
No.
But if you want to join the fun.
Yeah, you can if you want. Everyone's welcome.
Everyone's welcome.
But thanks, guys. Come and join us tomorrow night. It'll be a similar sort of time.
Yes, similar.
We'll have more fun, more chats, and we might even dish some more gossip.
Maybe.
You never know.
Might dish the rest of the gossip that we started tonight.
Yeah. You just
might
never
dish
know.
it. Depends how much wine we drink.
Yeah, it does.
If you want to watch the goss, go back.
Yeah. Right,
Yeah.
guys. Thank you for
out.
watching. We'll speak to you soon. Love
Au
ya.
revoir.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Bye. Bye. Bye.